Hello. Whew, that was the second game of Upper Bracket Finals here for the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 10. And, you know, all of us thought the Tigers was going to take it. And to be honest, it looked like Tigers was going to take it. And sometimes, you know, it's team effort to win or lose, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just, there's one person that's just not following the plan.
Whoa!
Hello, Bulldog. Hello, Slack.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you weren't thinking that.
Whoa! Whoa!
I was thinking it. So
There you go.
yeah, so we were kind of right though. We were
kind of right. Yes. But at the same time, I don't know. Obviously, it went to late game. I don't think it happened the way we thought it was anyway. It was late game, and we shouldn't be too surprised. RNG going late game and doing well at late game. But I kind of thought Tigers was going to be okay in the late game.
Yeah, they have the black hole.
Yeah.
Which couldn't be countered. Although
Yeah.
They had Shadow Demon.
Cannot be countered.
They had BKB Blink, and then you just go hit one hero. Or preferably two, but preferably not zero. Except multiple times.
Well, you know, their positioning was real great, though. Like, Royal never give up.
Yes.
Spread out. It was
for
very
sure.
hard for anyone to get anybody. And Enigma's okay at, you know, doing stuff, but somebody to get on that Drow, it was very difficult. Drow's positioning was awesome. She was like a sniper. And the arrows at the end, oh, Lord.
Yeah. She does dish out tons of damage.
I mean, sure, they didn't have a way to stop Black Hole, but if he missed Drow, he was dead.
Hey, that positioning definitely was key, and I'm sure that our following segment in the drawing board will show just that. What's that? Oh.
That is Slacks is playing around as usual.
As usual.
Let's take a look here at the
15K lead
Hole.
here. And here they come, pushing in, and this guy is getting no help over here. I don't know where the force staff is.
Oh, what an arrow. What, to more
And he's
arrows.
got two black hole going in here. This is an acceptable one. Acceptable right here. Looking pretty good, but no follow-up really.
Where's the
Destruction.
damage?
There's no damage. Drow was just pounding into him. And then finally he comes in a little too late there, but he was being zoned out
And
pretty
it's
well.
all about this guy right over here.
Yeah?
My finger is not working
Why don't
properly.
your fingers work? What are you, a ghost?
This is here. This is, you can never hesitate in Dota. Look, he's looking at it, he's hesitating, and then he goes in too late.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful force away, though.
And then there's cores that die without buyback.
I mean,
Like
it's
this
hard.
morphing.
It's hard to catch that wily Drow, and she did an amazing job
And
being
now
in
they die.
position.
It's one of
Everybody
those.
died.
It's one of those ancient questions you always ask yourself: do I blink in Midnight Pulse, or do I just black hole?
Well, he had an axe, so he just black holes, right?
Yeah, but he used Midnight Pulse, and then the enemy force staffed out, and in time for that,
That's
and
the
then came the black
hyper
hole. So you just need to stun from black hole. That's all you need. You don't need Midnight Pulse.
I hate to do this, but can you think of anybody that would be suitable for the Hacks MVP for this game for Twitch chat?
I don't know.
Can you imagine who they voted?
Don't do this.
I don't know. I want to see it.
Let's see it.
Do it, buddy. Don't do it.
95. Is that a record?
I think that's a record I haven't seen.
Moon Meander. More like Moon Me Never Get a Team again.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I'm kidding.
That's
a little
right.
That's a little too harsh. There's limits here at DreamLeague. The course of
Yay.
DreamLeague.
All right, anyway. Listen, it was a very much, if he landed this, the game was won. If he
Yes.
didn't, the game was over.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot of pressure.
it's a lot of pressure. And they didn't have, there's a lot, his teammates could have helped him. Where was the uphill vision? Where was the positioning? Where was someone else going in first? Where was the backup after that initial first double block
That's
goal?
the one. Because the rest they all had, but that's the one.
It's a team game, all right? This isn't like the X marks the spot.
Is it not?
No. he single-handedly fucked it up. Just kidding. But no,
I mean, that team actually got eliminated. At least Tigers didn't get eliminated yet.
they're not eliminated. They're a great team. A little bit of some flubs, but it happens. When you put all that pressure on one guy to make this big play, sometimes it doesn't work. That doesn't mean that they're bad.
True.
In fact, it means that both teams are very good. So we're going to see a heck of a third game coming up.
I mean, it was a pretty close game.
Sure.
Especially at the early start. I don't think it should have been close because, you know, normally if you're a draw lineup, you wanna win the early game, right? And that didn't really happen as, well, not as much as they wanted to.
Yeah, they lost every single lane. So, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And then mid-game, they just kind of let the enemy farm too much. And they got picked off a little bit too much. And then the game equalized. And then they just became a farm fest.
Yeah, and then it was an hour-long game. I guess, again, not surprised with RNG there in the pool. The team that so far has had all 3 game series. Every series they've played have been 3 games. Some won, some lost.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
I think that's a good thing. We've seen a lot of teams not adapt. That's why you get 2-0, is because you don't adapt to a strategy. You don't know what's coming. RNG might always lose their first one. They come back in the second one. And then sometimes, a lot of times, they come back in the third. So it's like old EG. They learn, they improve.
Now, learning and improving, I hope that is also going to be happening for Twitch Chat. Vote on normal MVP for the next one. Come on, you guys. It's game 3. You know, give it your all.
Come on.
Everything's been reset. You can vote again.
Don't troll in
Please.
Twitch chat.
Please, don't
No
be
one's
mean.
ever done it before.
Nobody likes a bully.
Well,
No, it's true.
It's a
Nobody
little
does.
some girls like bullies.
No.
The bad boy.
The bad boys. A Twitch chat bad boy voting for Moon Meander. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yep. Gonna get all the ladies now.
Yeah, I voted for Moon. Yikes.
All right. We are looking to that third game in the upper bracket. The winner of this game makes it to the grand final. So there's a lot at stake for this one. Sure, if you lose here, you're not out. But you do have to face Na'Vi, who have been on absolute fire. Ever since they got dropped down to the lower bracket, they've just been cruising on through. So don't want to be there, especially not because if you do end up winning against Na'Vi, you still have to play another best of 5. You know, there's a long day tomorrow. You want to be in that finals. You guys.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen both teams win, who do we think is going to take it?
Oh.
I mean, pressure does, you know, affect games sometimes. And this loss the Tigers just had, does that create some extra pressure that might cause them the game?
Hell no, these are professionals. Tigers are gonna put that dust off their shoulders and get the hell back in there. They've been kicking ass this whole tournament. They ain't gonna stop now. I predicted this is gonna go to game 3 because these are 2 of our top teams. So let's see them go in for that last game. 1 hour and 70-minute game. Let's freaking go. I'm ready to see these guys go at each other's throats.
Jesus. You're scaring me.
Okay. I think he's scaring everybody. All right, well, what do you want to see for this third game?
I just want to see same Dota. I think both teams are playing really well, and we're just getting some good dotes. I don't think they need to worry about this, Tigers, for losing there. They just had good drafts, both games, just a little bit of a hiccup. A kind of big hiccup, but that's fine. They just pick what they do. Don't pick Enigma.
What? You were all about Enigma.
Well, but if you're going to choke on it...
Okay. It was not a lot of different factors in that game, all right? Nobody choked. Jeez.
Then what do you call it?
I call it team, all right? We've seen a lot of it's team. It's a team game. Maybe they should have helped them out when he got that first great black hole. They would have killed 2 of them. It's their fault, all right? He's making plays.
Maybe the rest of the team choked. I didn't say who choked.
Jesus. Whatever.
All right, well, he put on his headphones now, so he can't hear us anymore.
Yeah,
he did
good.
choke.
All right, that
Jeez.
terrible job.
All right. Game 3 starting. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I mean, I don't think the Enigma was a problem, but Enigma was a last pick. They went for it because they thought it would fit well in the rest of the draft. It wasn't like they were planning to build around that Enigma from the get-go.
No, but overall, it did work out well. Just those couple black holes.
Yep. Now, keep in mind, Terrorblade is still a hero that we have seen win a lot of games, especially in the hands of these 2 teams.
Yeah, and if, after you lose a game like that, they might just feel like, okay, let's just go back terrible, because that's how we won. You just go back to the first draft. How did we win? Pick those heroes.
What's happening?
Don't tell me we got the, you got to get that Terrorblade now. Screw it. Don't let him have it with the Ogre, please. Just take it first pick. Forget it.
You gotta.
You gotta. We've seen it before.
What do you pick with it if you do go for the Terrorblade?
Who cares? It's Terrorblade.
Now that the Necro is banned, which hero is let through that was banned out previously?
I don't remember, Sheever. Undying Peel. Okay, picking Undying very early and picking Peel with it, and Peel being one of the hard counter against Undying, because you just kill that Tombstone instantly with the illusions. And it also picking Peel makes the enemy not able to pick Terrorblade, because then they will lag, so they can't pick it.
The perfect counter pick. Very interesting. Well, they need some control here, right? They're going to ban out the Axe. I was just about to say that. Dang it.
Yeah, I was also about to say that.
Axe would have been great. Oh, wow.
They're going to ban a hero now. Will they just still ban the Terrorblade?
Why not? Okay, they're actually going to ban out Weaver. That's an interesting choice.
There he is. Unfaced. He's feeling strong still. No problem.
So, Weaver, huh?
Yeah.
They planning to have one of those stay in the back hit you boys that doesn't want to be jumped on?
Well, Weaver has been banned out in the previous 2 games in the first phase.
Yeah.
So I figured, you know, it's just a hero they don't want to deal with. I mean, maybe especially because the 2 heroes they have right now don't have a disable, so you don't want to be forced into picking some heroes with disables that they don't want to go for.
True, and it is good against heroes. There's no disable, and Undying zombies are not effective against Weaver, and he can kill the Tombstone pretty easily by repositioning himself really quickly and have that double attack. And it's okay-ish, or pretty good against Peel in the early game, because you can just get that bug on him and kill him. But not the greatest later, though.
Well, nothing's really been revealed yet, I gotta say. Pretty standard picks from both sides.
And they do have the Centaur, though, which probably tells them that that's a support Ogre.
Good information there.
Yeah, now they know. He's just going to be buffing out carry. It's
Bad Rider. Oh, no.
Right. That means they want that Terrorblade or something like it. I can't lane against it. Picking up that Terrorblade.
You got to ban it out now. This is your chance.
Here it is. 430 seconds looking. He's looking like, I don't want to ban it. That's what his look was right there.
I think that was a look of goodbye Terrorblade, you know? Cut him off.
There was a look of not wanting to ban it. You'll see right here in 2 seconds.
They're going to ban it, Bulldog.
1.
They're not, well, A, they're not going to ban it before reserve.
2.
So I'm sorry, my friend, it's not going to happen. He's going to ban that Terrorblade.
It's not going to, he's hesitating. That means he's not going to do it.
He's
considering his options. And he has a lot of time left.
School achiever in psychology, so I know what I'm talking about.
What did you do?
I majored in psychology.
Did you actually?
I did actually. And in maths.
I don't think so.
When did you do this?
When I was younger. I'm old, Cheever.
You're not old.
I'm 27, Cheever. I've
That's
lived
not
a long
old.
life.
That's not old.
No, it isn't.
All right,
Cheever.
Bulldog, explain to me Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
It's that where you need something, but you can't get it.
No.
It is.
Oh.
I don't think you're just saying it doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
What? I did get a double major in neuro and psychology, bro.
Crap. Then why didn't All right.
Oh my God, he can't tinker. Oh, Wind Ranger, oh Lord.
Wind Ranger?
Oh,
okay.
Whoa.
Wind Ranger?
We saw one Wind Ranger before, my friend. We saw it once.
Yeah, it lost.
They got to late game, hyper late game.
But it still lost.
An incredible double carry shackle. Wind Ranger against the world. Shackles them both for max duration. Right clicks, does approximately 8 damage. Insta-killed afterwards. It was a pathetic showing. So hopefully Wind Ranger can do something this time.
Yeah, and it's not the greatest against Lina, because she doesn't have that much health, and will get bursted from one stun.
I guess she's good at taking out Undying Tombstone, huh?
Well, do you want to commit your ult on Undying Tombstone?
I
do
don't
not.
think so.
Can you even do that? Yeah, you can. Never mind. You can.
Should be able to,
But you shouldn't want to.
Gaben clap. But Alina is something maybe they prepared just in case RNG will pick up that very common Morphling, and we've seen a lot, which Lina has proven to be very good against.
Is for Tigers, is the Undying enough as a tanky hero, or do they need something else? Or something, I don't know, they don't... They want to have a tiny.
I want the tiny as well, which gives that front liner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks to be a core tiny, or we don't know that for sure though, but I like it. I like Dota too.
And Monkey King, we see this as a big answer to Tiny a lot. I believe it was you
like
who
this
taught
hero.
me this. Yeah, I think it's Pooh. But you taught me that Tiny doesn't have that good armor, so Monkey King's good at slapping them down. However, Monkey King, typically we've seen him only successful with very big AoE teamfight heroes. You know, they get trapped inside of Phoenix Egg mixed in with a Magnus or something. We haven't seen Monkey King quite successful without these big AoE teamfight ults.
But
So,
he's got Bloodlust this game,
hey-oh!
which is really good for this hero, that extra attack speed and mobility. Getting off those stacks really quickly, and then a Slammerino on appeal. Kill all illusions.
But Tiny can just toss you out of your ulti anyway.
Can he though?
Yeah.
What if you kill the Tiny? Because
You can't kill a Tiny if he is tossing you.
But how is he tossing?
He's just standing next to you and tosses you out.
Then he's dead, because he's an ultimate Cheever.
No. Tiny tanky. Tiny fine.
Okay.
I've done that okay a lot. I've done that a lot of times in my relationship.
No.
Okay?
Okay.
Just let it go. Whatever you want.
No.
Oh, Invoker banned out. Interestingly enough here. I like Tigers, what they're thinking here. I like their meta heroes, but I don't see the synergy. I really don't see the synergy in Royal Never Give Up, though. What the hell is this, Bulldog? They got stuns, they got runs, they got hits, but where's the... You said lanes and mid-game are so important. How are they going to team fight with these guys?
Well, you got Centaur, he's a good team fighter. You got four heroes stun. We talk about it a lot when teams don't have stun, but this team has 4 stun.
Sure.
So that makes them locked down, and then you just Monkey King ult on top of them, and then they die. It's not more to it, really. And Monkey King is gonna destroy Peel or Tiny in the lane. Even if that is a Tiny support in the lane, he's not really gonna be that strong. Oopsie.
Sorry, I was feeling behind the couch, and it turns out there's a computer that controls a lot of stuff that I just shut off. My bad.
Did you actually?
Okay.
Well, I didn't know. I was just feeling around because I got nervous.
Don't turn it off.
Okay. Anyway.
Husker ban.
Yeah. And Dragon Knight.
This is the hero you love.
I
They
don't
got
late
5 stun heroes now.
Yikes.
A lot of disables.
Looks like a pub game.
I don't... Late game carry Monkey King? I don't know. I'm not that much of a fan. We've seen these two
It's in
teams having
25.
trouble going high ground. And I don't think any of these heroes will make it that much easier. Sure, DK is
Dragon
nice
Knight.
pushing, but
Good.
I mean,
Monkey King 25 is impossible to do as a team fight in. But Undying. I see Undying. I pick Undying.
I'd like to see a little tower push for coming out from Tigers.
Yep.
I feel like if they got early game on lock with this lineup, they do a shoot load of damage.
I say,
What?
Gee.
What?
Okay. Now this hero is what you used to pick against the DK mid, and it destroyed DK mid, but it doesn't do it anymore.
Why not?
His Dota's changed.
So you said you would go for the Undying because you saw Undying, you win Undying. But now that you saw the OD, do you want to stick with your choices, sir?
I will switch to RNG.
Really? That actually switched you over?
Yes,
Why?
because DK is better. They got tons of lockdown, and they will just stun everyone and kill them.
You think OD is just not good?
He's bad.
OD bad.
You know, I don't know what's happening with the OD pick. I think I do know what's happening with the OD pick. I'm going to go with Tigers, and I'll tell you why when the game's over. Because I know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure he does, guys. I don't think so. It's a tricky one for me, but I also don't like the Wind Ranger lineup. I don't know. Wind Ranger, I'm going for Tigers as well. I'll trust their judgment in the
last
OD.
time you guys did this? You went against me?
Yeah, I went against Bullet before, and then I crushed him in 1v1 mid, so I settled that one as well. All right, time for the third and final game of the upper bracket finals. It is over to Kyle and Mox.
I'll let you win.
I don't know about you, but I'm loving sassy Shiver coming out here.
It's not sass. It's savage.
Oh, I love it either way.
She left sass behind on day 2.
But we got a game number 3 here, guys. We got an OD and we got a Wind Ranger.
Pretty terrible heroes across the board. Both sides deciding that, game 3, upper bracket final, it's time to pull out something completely different.
I like it, though. I like seeing different, but I am also very concerned because these are heroes that are not very good.
No, not at all. I actually believe in the Southeast Asia OD, though.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me, why?
Well, everyone in SEA can play the hero, all the core players at least, and I know for a fact that In Your Dream loves the hero, and I expect him to have an excellent laning phase.
All right.
There is no good matchup against an OD on the side of RNG, and he will buy a BKB at some point and be indestructible.
There aren't many good matchups for laning in general with OD, correct? Because of the fact that he's just a lane dominator. So, I mean, this is it's going to be a bit difficult here for Royal Never Give Up. But, they're never going to give up.
That's true. That's the key. But this game could be tough because they're going to have PL problems as well, I believe. PL, OD, the Undying as well. Just a difficult game. They do have a ton of stuns. Like, literally every hero on their team has a stun. So if they can chain those properly, win these lanes, they might be able to just get a bunch of BKBs because, really neither team has too much damage through them.
That is true. That is true. Although I do feel like the more stuns you have, the better off you generally tend to be.
That's true. That's a good point.
Not always, but, that lockdown. Pretty good stuff right there. Okay, time for the runes. Get some.
Bloodlust first again.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, look at that light strike array. Beautiful here. Oh, they get first blood. They do get the rune.
That is not worth, especially when you consider that went to the PL. He is going to be very happy about that. He's going mid against the DK. Relatively skill-based matchup? Or no, the OD is going mid.
It's Wonder Kid.
Interesting. What in the hell was PL doing down there then?
No, he's, doing PL things.
They must have been trying to juke. I don't even know. Let's just pretend that it was all part of the plan to get the first blood, and obviously it worked out well.
Yeah, definitely did here. So we do have the matchup between Wonderkid on the Outworld Devourer and, of course, Stay on the DK. So this is going to be a not super comfortable game here for Stay. But this is also the king of, okay, I lost my lane. I'll just come right back later.
Yep.
See you later.
It's a very OD-favored matchup. If he can especially win the first couple waves, and so far doing very well on the OD is Wonderkid. You just get those instacks going. DK can't cast Breathe Fire till Soul Ring, and you just get bonus damage. It's quite nice.
You have Afu playing the Wind Ranger here on the top lane. And was this the same person that played the Wind Ranger before? I've seen it. I know I casted a game. And saw some really good shackles actually out of him, but I think the other problem was that they didn't have a lot of damage to follow up at that time.
I mean, they have the same issue in this game as well. And they really want their Monkey King to snowball, but I would definitely favor the Tigers lineup. I just think it's so much easier to execute. Whenever you play lineups like RNG, all their heroes do a static amount of damage. They need to chain their stuns near perfectly, and there's multiple methods of save on RNG. You got the heal from Undying, you get the OD that can astral someone under. It's just too difficult, I feel, to combo somebody down in a game like this, and the PLs are so elusive.
At the end of the day, too, you talked about having that save, right? Having a save, finding a way to negate damage. You've got, you know, the heal that can come out from the Undying. You've got the Astral Imprisonment if someone gets caught out, like you were saying. There's a couple different methods over on the side of Tigers, and there's not so much here on the side of Bro Never Give Up.
Nope, definitely not. Oh, 1437, he's getting really aggressive. He's got to be careful. I think he just dies if he gets stunned double edge there. Look how low he is already.
He's very low, yeah. Turns around, he's looking for that decay.
They're doing a really good job ensuring they don't get double decayed. And Afu just putting on so much harass. You have 9 wind walks at level 1. So he's just spamming that off cooldown. And, oh, 1437 is in so much trouble. He's just going to die if he gets stunned.
And he's playing with fire here. For sure.
Oh, double, like, isn't he just dead?
Where'd it go, SRF? That is yours for the killing. Oh, another mango. Power shot gets thrown out here. Oh, he is sitting so low. What's he thinking? Oh, boy.
What's happening?
Oh, boy, what is happening? You know, he's going to heal himself up again.
Oh,
Get a double decay here. Do that little moonwalk.
He is playing with fire, though. Like, my goodness. He's definitely pushing the limits.
Got some colonnades on that boy. It's good. He's feeling like he knows his hero quite well here. He's very low. Might just suicide and go on back home for a little bit.
There's a regen rune top. He might walk for that as well.
Does he see it? Look at the 5 hit points. Oof. Neutral creep.
Not as value to die to those as it used to be. You have that super long respawn level 1.
He does that quite a bit, though. We've seen quite a few players, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's still faster than walking to the regen or base.
Correct. Affirmative.
Yeah, PL in the meantime, I'm just going to chill up top. Mid lane, DK doing better than I would expect, but that's just kind of the new OD. You don't dominate lanes as hard as you used to. Really just kind of a bad hero, one of the lowest win rates in Dota 2, but you know, there are people who believe everything can work.
Well, if it's a comfort hero, why not pull it out now?
Yep.
Especially if you can get a good matchup like that against the DK.
And it really is just such a good OD game.
Sometimes the perfect game presents itself and you'd be a fool not to use it just because it's not quote-unquote meta. 1437's feeling very aggressive over here, but he's doing a good job here, Afu, making sure that he's only got eyes for the Wind Ranger, so it allows his core to go ahead and just farm up without much harass. Couple pings. Okay, and just one runs out. Easy peasy. What did she say? Easy breezy.
Something like that.
Something like that. Well, the Spear Lance comes out, though. Has already used that wind run. Pops the Fairy Fire.
God.
And 1437 sees that opening.
I have seen him do that so many times in this tournament. Just the surprise level 2 soul rip, the damage output from both those spells in combination. You know, one lance, they pretty much 100 to 0 off food.
Runes, we get runes picked up. Monet grabs some. Zephyr grabs some. Stay. Not going to stay here. It's going to go shrine up. A lot of harass coming out here in the top lane, though, from Afu. Of course.
And mid gets real difficult when the OD is able to spam that Q without losing mana, as we just saw. 1437, a little bit of trouble.
I think he's fine.
I'm really surprised SRF is playing this passively. I feel like he could be like just charging this guy. Might get ran down. 14.
No. Ooh. Oh. Runes. Oh, the shackle.
Got him. He doesn't really mind though. I mean, it sucks to die, but you just respawn, rinse, repeat, come back to the lane, full health and mana, and continue hard harassing that Centaur, who is doing quite well up top in this lane.
Yeah,
PL very
yes.
pressured.
Top CS up there. Avalanche
Toss back.
thrown. Yeah, there goes the toss back. Right to Zephyr, lands that light strike. Right, should get a little help from the tower here. And it should be a dead 3-4-3.
Yep. Got the bloodlust off before he died though, so maximum impact before he hit the dirt. Nice toss back from Moon though, setting that up into the perfectly timed Lina stun. One of the favorite things to do when I play Tiny.
Nothing like efficiency. I still miss the days of IO Tiny mid when you could toss back, get a tether slow, spam out that avalanche. Oh, those were the days.
Agreed.
They're gone, and they're not coming back. Feels bad, man. All right. Yeah, I would like to see SRF use some more of this mana. I'd like to see him be a little bit more of a bully here in this top lane. Afu doing a great job, though, obviously, you know, constantly clicking away over here on 1437.
I just think you should be casting stun off cooldown, especially now it's level 2. Like, just hit the PL with some damage. Keep pressuring.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a good setup here with that shackle. Double Edge comes out. They'll heal up Ajit, though. Just a little flirting back and forth in this lane.
Yeah, you can just see, like, they're so strong up here with the Wind Ranger Centaur. Centaur really just such a beast laner. You have 2 spells that do super high damage and an insane strength gain and auto attack damage.
Stay actually using that dragon form here in the middle lane. Wonder Kid just going to push him back with a couple of those arcane orbs over there. Oh, nice stomp comes through. Shackle comes through as well, but not quite enough damage. And I have a feeling this is going to be a theme that we see throughout this game. Unfortunately, we're going to see Afu land some of these wicked, sick shackles, and they're just not going to have enough damage. Bottom lane, getting some stacks on that Jingo Moon Meander, and Zephyr just going to walk back.
We're going to Shrine up top, no problemo. Heal up to full, farm a little bit of jungle camp, mid lane. OD continuing to accelerate. He's got the ult skilled now, so you got to be a little careful of your DK, but you can see the double bracer built to strength. He's got so much HP.
We've got 16 stolen over there here on the Wonder Kid. Feels almost passive again. This
Really?
The look that he just gave me, my goodness.
I'm just enjoying some Dota 2.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Just
hit those creeps.
Look at that. Look at those the trees. You know, enjoy the ambiance, the sounds, these beautiful sounds and lines that we're hearing. It's lovely. Both of them picking up treads at the same time. Twinsies. Except they're gonna be wearing them differently. You know, like true twins, they want to be told apart. All right, 1437.
In comes the Centaur.
In comes the Centaur. In comes Courier. Hooded Defiance is complete now for
goodness.
SRF.
He is now indestructible, and the only thing that really threatens him is going to be the OD, but that hero takes so long to come online.
Afu again. Once again, they will be able to, you know, get that tombstone out. Bottom lane, Light Striker Ray gets used over onto Monet. He's just going to walk away. And everybody goes back to farming. Easy peasy. Middle lane is just, you know, OD versus a DK. Nothing too crazy here. We got double bracer.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm really curious to see what item he goes on the OD. I feel like it might just be like that Pike BKB. You can't really mess with the BKB OD in this game, and his ultimate's just going to be so much damage. I'm not sure if that hero's any good. You don't really push lanes ever. I mean, you need to be ahead of a game to really take it over, and he is playing against a lot of stuns, but you know, you never know.
Well, he's on top of the net worth right now, so that's looking pretty good for him. He hasn't had any real pressure in the middle lane. Obviously, Stay not having the greatest time having to deal with an OD. In fact, he actually picks up a haste rune. Those little wings on his butt flap. There he goes. Look at this guy.
That's so...
What?
Nothing. I just can't
call it how I see it.
No, you're not wrong. It's more I'm just like, I just finally noticed it, and I'm just like, wow. It looks like there's this scene in The Fairly Odd Parents where it's like a centaur with wings. There's like a horse with these little butterfly appendages. It's just, you know, it shouldn't provide enough lift to really get you airborne, but, you know, I'm not a lore master like Slacks, but hey.
Lore. Who even listens to lore?
All right, DK gonna rotate towards top side just to continue applying pressure. His Centaur's so far ahead, he's not really afraid of anything. Undying's gonna TP mid. I figured this might happen. You now smoke across, just track the DK's movements and try and keep your tower alive because the OD still trumps this Dragon Knight up top.
Sneaky, sneaky here. Get that fort out. I'll make your way over. All right.
Here we go.
Team 37 getting into position. There's going to be the ultimate. The tombstone gets thrown down. In comes your OD. Does get stunned up. They have the center ulti, though. They're going to try to run away. This PL hunting down over here onto Stay. We'll be able to throw a couple of these lances. What's happening with the OD? OD's going to get tossed up. Oh, boy. There's a lot of people chasing after this Dragon Knight. He just pops.
Whoa.
My goodness.
Um...
Oh, bottom lane, Lina. Lina throws out the Light Striker Ray. Monet, too smart for that. We'll just duck around and clean up.
Well played, nice juke, gets the pick off. Really surprised the OD used ultimate there. I mean, Moon still had stun, and he blows a 2.5 minute cooldown There's a lot of expended for that. You see Afu just going for the full laning phase build, maxing out his E, just going to avoid auto attacks and continue trading with the PL. Moon looking to rush the Blink Dagger, as is the DK. Monet having a nice game. Ajit's PL a bit behind, but he'll be all right.
Well, did get that rotation out of the ODs, right back to the mid lane. And yeah, so what's the play here? What are we just gonna see? Oh, never mind. Wonder Kid. He's got himself an invis. This is making goo eyes over here at Afu. It's like, come on. You know, you want to come back to this lane. Afu's like, yeah, something doesn't feel right. I am gonna hang out here by the tower. And he'll just go on right back to that mid lane again. Do you have the level 6 on the Lina now? Laguna online.
It's a curious position for both teams. I don't really see... neither side can really pressure towers. RNG does have the DK, but if he gets mirrored by the OD, he's never going to be in a position where he can apply pressure to enemy structures. And OD, I haven't seen this hero in months.
It feels like... I mean, I like the way that Wonder Kid is playing this because he's been following around the DK, right? Protecting the tower. So he's being fairly active. It's not like he's just completely AFK farming, because you need to make space for this Phantom Lancer, because you've got Afu constantly just going to be, you know, plinking away there using that. That's what's going on here. All right, just throws him into the imprisonment. Once these last hits, 1437. Just steals a little bit of that strength there for a little bit, yeah.
Yep, Blink's going to be finished on Centaur up top, so they're going to have the ability to make some moves pretty soon, and RNG is certainly going to hit a faster timing. They're going to have Echo in a moment, Blink DK, Blink Centaur. They can get super active. Centaur can feast on this Lina all game if he gets going. Moon's still a little bit behind his pace.
I guess it just decides where they want to reveal this Blink. So he does have it. A fairly wealthy Centaur right now. 3rd in net worth. Blink cut a Defiance. Does he make a rotation, do you think, to the bottom lane? Where do they want to apply the pressure, I guess is the question. I feel like top is... Oh, they show off the Blink actually there.
I think you want to stay top. You don't want to ever give PL a free game.
Okay.
And if you go bottom, you just make it really easy for the OD to play Dota. You want to try and stay aggressive on the enemy side of the map.
Afu, they're kind of... yeah, watch out for that shackle, guys. You're standing right in a little line. 4 staff is completed. And that's the end of Afu. It is also the end of Zephyr there in the bottom lane. So he gets taken down by Stay. So we do see these mids making rotations, getting kills, but they still need to hit buildings. And we have 1437 kind of hanging out over here on the side.
He's got a ward down behind them.
Got a double damage on Moon, too. Moon toss back, comes out right to Wonder Kid. He says, thanks for the dragon, friend. Monet now trying to fight his way away. There's quite a few of these dire heroes who are chasing after him. They'll find themselves that Ogre. Nice multicast coming through. Will actually turn around. They get the avalanche onto the Ogre. 343 trying to run himself out. This is going to be a noble sacrifice that protects his core. I do not think that he's going to make it out, but, you know, what do I know? Look at this little guy.
He is very fast.
He is.
Almost level 3 bloodlust already. And Moon missed 2 tosses, unfortunately, throwing archers instead of his friendly OD, so they'll miss out on that kill.
What a tough day for Moon.
It's a tough day. It's a tough day for Dota, Moxie.
Day for Dota. Blink Dagger picked up on our DK, though. Hood of Defiance on the Phantom Lancer. Items are happening. Dota is happening. Let's see. We can see any surprises come out from these guys, right?
I mean, we've already been pleasantly surprised.
Ooh, there it is. There's a jump forward, the stomp, the double edge. A little bit more damage, actually. Ducks away. Ajit's still alive. There's going to be the heal. Moonmeander coming right back in with that avalanche. Will turn it around. They've got the heal from 1437. They want to get a little bit more damage over onto this Ogre. He's still alive. They drop that tombstone. And now they'll just kind of split apart. Wonder Kid will show up at the last second. Take down 343. Stay gets himself a haste rune.
He's got a blink as well, but that means the side of RNG really not going to scale that well. They went blink very early on their 2 hard initiators, and Monkey King not exactly a hard carry in a game against PLOD. He might have some serious troubles. Nice play there from Moon with the 3-man stun to counter initiate.
What would you prefer to see them build?
I think you wanted the DK to go Shadow Blade in this game, just 'cause it's much easier to open on a PL that way, and it's just a better item for scaling purposes. I don't really like when you double up on Blink Daggers when you have nothing to provide invisibility. Plus, it really just slows down DK's progression. Because you need a BKB ASAP to fight an OD, so Blink BKB means you're very low damage. Up bottom.
Oh, they just... Ooh, all right. I thought they weren't going to get that, but they get the kill over on the Zephyr. And SRF gets a kill. Yep.
Yeah, nice play. Just both Blink. All the Blinks paying off, kind of as expected. Looks like we might see a Battle Fury next item on Monet. It's a curious choice. Again, BKBs are so critical for both sides here.
I feel like they haven't been able to do quite as much as they'd like with this Dragon Knight, though. Especially because, again, you have that OD that's just following him around, foiling his plans half the time.
Yeah, but you have no towers, and that's really what stops an OD in his tracks. OD hates faster games because you have no real method of clearing waves quickly. If you can extend the laning phase for as long as they have, I mean, you're totally fine with this. All your towers are alive. Now the game kind of plays itself. You just track down these strength heroes, and when you feel them rotating somewhere, bring your squad. OD Undying, you can't team fight into these heroes. And look at this, the backstab.
Whoa, I like, the DK again. Stay trying so hard. They'll go and use that Stampede. That's what, the third OD ulti that they've used just on DK?
Just drop the hammer, baby. That one may not have been necessary either, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. That's what Wonder Kid thinks. And he gets the last hit as well, which is something that can't be understated. Yeah, maybe you squander the ulti, but it ensures you stay ahead of the game. And already gonna have 4-staff Blink at a very nice timing. Oh, the juke on the stun.
Forward, Wonder Kid. That is very optimistic, because in comes some more friends here. Multicast, they get the Monkey King ulti off. They might be able to take down the Undying. Yeah, they will definitely be able to find him. And Meander is trying to find an opening as Wonder Kid now is in the middle of 3 different heroes saying, I could use a little help here. When Meander trying to make his way over as fast as he can, but they'll lose the OD. The multicast comes out. Lina, nice Light Strike Array, takes down that Ogre. Should be able to obliterate a little bit more. No, they haven't been able to take down that center just yet. There he is. They'll take him down. And in comes the Phantom Lancer as he does cleanup duty. In the top lane, Stay is just going to run himself back to the mid lane. He's like, yep, nope.
There was no DK in that fight, and honestly, if the Courier had been bringing the OD as Blink, he would have survived as well. I have no idea what you're thinking diving that deep. The moment Centaur misses his stun, you've got to get the hell out of dodge. Drop the Monkey King ult, sure, collect the free kill on the Undying, but after that, you guys got to get out of dodge.
So here becomes the next issue, is that they used quite a few ultimates during that. They used the Monkey King ulti, they used the Stampede. That makes it so they can play a little bit more freely around this map.
And I love the build, and I also just love support Lina. When you get this Aether Lens and the cast range talent, you saw that stun was from miles away. He could have been across an ocean, still would have hit that. Gets the double stun, buys time for Moon to survive and hit his double stun. I think this hero is going to be very effective throughout this game for Tigers.
Top lane. They actually used that center ulti again, SRF.
And bear in mind, this was a first 2 PL. It's one of Tiger's favorite cores, if not their favorite. And it really wasn't addressed by RNG. They were banking on getting out to an early lead and stifling the PL's map. But they only have the 1 tower. We're 20 minutes plus into the game. I think you're going to have major issues with this guy.
This is not how you want to be playing this draft, for sure.
OD.
Hey.
Wonder Kid.
All right, there it is. They go. They use the ultimate. Multicast comes out, though, from the Ogre, forced down to the low ground. They did drop the Tombstone during that, so that is one of the bright sides here for RNG. It's not going to be available in that next fight quite off the bat, but the Blink forward coming up from Wonder Kid. I heard a stun over here. Yeah, that's going to land over here on Ajit. Oh, Ajit has his eyes on Stay. Won't chase that far, though, realizing, yeah, I could go after it, but I don't need to.
And the problem with PL as well for RNG is that all of their heroes have mana struggles. It doesn't take much time for PL Illusions to just render you And Centaur, DK, if you can't stun people, how are you ever going to find kills? Look at the pressure coming out.
I like it. I like the way Tigers is playing.
Some aggression. Been missing this.
Like Tigers. Rawr, I love it. I love it. I hope Flax makes sure that he does his best Tiger impersonation later on that panel.
I can guarantee it.
I think sometimes he just does it anyways. Doesn't even matter if there's Tigers having a game or not. Let's hear him talk about Mr. Kitty Cat, as he likes to call him. But yeah, you know, they don't have a solution right now. How do you get in there? How do you defend this tower? Answer, you don't.
Pretty much. And I think they can do the same thing bottom. You see the line being drawn. They start to invade the bottom half of the Radiant jungle. Meantime, DK, Monkey King still up top.
I'm loving these wards too coming out in the Radiant
Oof, fast fingers.
jungle here. Keeping good tabs under the areas that they might potentially be wandering through. Making it a bit unsafe for them to even be in their own jungle if they're hunting. And look at this 1437. Snow, something's up. Does drop the tombstone. Doesn't quite have that backup just yet, but you know what? Here he is. Here's Moon. Throws out that toss back avalanche, and that's a dead Wind Ranger. Stay still looking, but he jumps onto Moon Meander with that stun. It's not gonna last very long here. Just gonna try to chip down the tombstone. They're waiting to go back in. They heal it up. Oh, 14, oh, the toss up into the air. Dragon Tail comes out. He still wants that tombstone. Does manage to get it, but I don't think it's worth it because they follow up with the Laguna Blade. Lots of damage here. Monkey King drops the ulti, but they don't care about it. They got nothing to hold them in place. They're just gonna go running at them. Look at Wonder Kid. He's got his eyes over here on this ogre. Oh dear, I have a feeling the 3-4-3 is not long for this world.
How in the hell did how did Wonder Kid TP top and still manage to make it all the way bottom before support from RNG could arrive? Dragon Knight was hitting that tomb for a solid 15 seconds, and you'd think that, okay, there's got to be a time crunch. Like, his teammates are on the way. This OD, this Tiny are in big trouble, and they just don't show up. PL wasn't even in the fight. I mean, Tigers and their aggression seems to have just caught RNG off guard. They can't play this passive style against the hunting lineup of Tigers. And 1437, what great game sense. How many times in both game 2 and 3 has he just found enemies in trees? Just, why not play aggro? Get them.
You know how that OD got to the bottom lane so fast? Butt wings.
No comment. Take your victory.
Oh, I take it. I'll take it for sure. All right, so we've got that pressure here. And
that spot for
the
Afu.
bottom. Look at 1437. Look at Moon Meander. Afu. Afu, my dear. My dear. You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, there's going to be the avalanche, the toss. Couple of right clicks. Shackle connects. Doesn't matter. Tree to the face. Wind Ranger is out of here.
And look at the rest of his team. Like, they're all just playing top jungle, but they're not even looking to pressure the tier 2 because they feel unconfident dealing with PL because they don't have the damage. Like, there is no sustained damage for RNG. If they can't 100-0 somebody, they're not going to die. And you're in big trouble already the way this game is playing out. Who even utilizes this ogre attack speed? The DK didn't itemize for damage, and the Monkey King is going Echo Saber, and I believe still into that Battle Fury. How is that, like, what's the game plan? When do you come online with this draft?
Game plan is that hopefully Tiger stops pushing the envelope here and maybe he has a little mercy on them, but I really very much doubt that. They do get the BKB on DK, but where's your damage?
I agree. I think Tigers is one of the smarter teams in this tournament. If there's anything to gain from that game 2 they played, it's, hey guys, we were ahead. Let's play faster. Let's play to beat these guys and stop being cowardly lions, all right? We've already seen Oz. We met the wizard, and we've got courage. And they're playing like they do.
Definitely. You know, it's disappointing seeing RNG earlier being very, very aggressive. Not today's match, but the match before. It felt like a whole, fresh, new Royal Never Give Up. And I feel like they're still trying to do it, but they're just not finding that success just yet, so.
And you know you're pressured when you have to smoke defensively into your own jungle.
Yeah.
They will find Alina, but, I mean, is that that value?
I mean, it's something. At this point, they got to look at silver linings for everything.
That's true.
Bit by bit, but Wonder Kid is just...
Yeah, they are 10,000 gold ahead, and most of that is on the PL. And that is the one hero you're going to have a major hard time dealing with. He'll be closing in on his heart pretty soon, and at that point, I question how in the hell you will ever kill that Phantom Lancer.
It'll be their own question, I'm sure, when they reach that point.
And the BKB OD, you're going to just go in with PL and OD. Neither of these heroes are going to be able to die. And the carry factor for RNG really doesn't come online until much later.
Oh dear, the blink.
Got him.
And the pop. Plus the double damage, too. All right, well, there's no ogre.
Moon turning up after that dismal Enigma performance. They said, hey, let's give you the Tiny. You know, every Han player can play Tiny. And he's proving that, you know what? they can.
Well, thank God for that.
Vanguard on Centaur, but that's actually improper. I mean, on one hand, you want a Crimson deal with the PL, but they're not itemizing for the OD. They need halberds. They could use BKBs, maybe even an offensive Yules. You need to try and prevent this guy from auto-attacking, because right now, you're going to have 0 BKBs, and he's just going to auto-attack a few times and drop the hammer, and it's going to be more devastating than that time Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell.
Thought they were starting to move top towards Stay again. Yeah, look at that circle. They know there's a Dragon Knight over there.
Is under attack.
Are they going to go for the kill is the question. Oh, 1437 just hanging out here in mid, chilling. Find themselves exactly what they're looking for. BKB comes out, so that will deter for a little bit, but now that they know that's on cooldown, they can just go right back in again, Kyle.
Indeed. And as you can see, there's no turnaround. Like, Dragon Knight has absolutely no damage. He is approaching, Tiny rather, Moonmander is catching him in net worth, and that's kind of the downside of buying Blink Dagger first, that if you don't use it, you lose it. Your advantage, that is.
Correct. Absolutely correct. They just clear out this creep wave so fast. They're taking over the map. It's getting very difficult for Royal Never to never give up to find these openings where they can get farm. They can make things happening. 4-3-4-3. Like, I feel like every time he goes anywhere near his woods, he's playing with fire. He's going to get murdered. The second they see him, they just say, get out of our land. Yules over here. Light Strike Array, followed up. Here comes the OD. They have to use the Stampede to get Stay out.
But now you're playing against an OD with stacks. Look at that, the heart almost complete on the Phantom Lancer. At that point, Roche opens up, and you know, you don't have a BKB on the Monkey King. If you're Tigers now, you've got that critical advantage. Get Roche and end this game before the BKBs come online.
There's the heart. There's Stay. Ooh. They're gonna go for it. Yeah, they're searching. Trying to find him, but Moon sees the opening, drops Tombstone, and just, there's nothing that Stay can do this game.
There definitely was something he could do there, but I'm
boy. Oh, Laguna followed up with just some nice right clicks here for Wonder Kid.
That's what I'm talking about. The speed, the tempo, the pace. This is the ferocious Tigers lineup I was hoping I would see, bringing that, the sea storm almost, the destruction, the tidal wave sweeping across the map. Indeed. Nice play there, and they can pressure now. They know Monkey King's got no BKB. You've got a few stacks on your OD. And hard on PL. Just keep going. Let's do it.
You can't, I don't know how they kill him. Like, they have to use so much just focused on the PL to take him down. They don't even have to worry about Roche right now. They know that Monkey King's down. DK has no damage. Just going to be very survivable, but you just ignore him, hit this tower, and you're golden.
Yep.
You're golden.
Easy peasy. You can see he's just making up illusions, then he's going to doppel, hit tower, or just charge them forwards, deny people the ability to close gaps here. I think you just get the tier 3, maybe you back, maybe continue, we'll see. The 4 staff away.
He's just out. He's out.
He's already TP'd bottom for the runes.
Some runes, though. They're valuable.
Indeed. And he's going Ags, too. I like it. You're going to deny the BKB effectiveness. You're going to be able to initiate with the Tiny. And even if they pop BKB, if they're under 800 or so HP, all of a sudden, he's going to land that kill. And Afu, too late. The early bird has already ran away with the worm, my friend.
Such a shiny worm, too.
There's one panelist I know watching right now that knows the value of those runes. It's Admiral Bulldog.
Surprised we haven't heard him screaming out of the other room every time that there have been runes left there. Yules comes out, Avalanche connects, Light Strike Array not gonna quite land this time. There's a blink forward coming out from our
really think they can play more aggressive. OD has a BKB, PL is a heart. There's no way you should be missing that stun combo. Force BKBs and take map control. Get the Shrine, get the tier 3, get the Rax, the Roche. You have an incredibly big advantage, but as soon as Monkey King gets BKB, the game shifts a bit.
You heard Coach Kyle here, guys. Get in there.
Just do it.
You got it. Flaunt it. Make some stuff happen. You are very, very strong right now. We're getting closer and closer towards that BKB. There's going to be the jump forward.
I just can't help but feel like, you know, the winner of this tournament. Nice shot of getting the Roche Undying popping off with the bonus damage, of course. But the winner of this tournament, they go on to the major. And I gotta feel like when we see those teams of that caliber, there's gonna be a lot more aggression.
Oh. All right, so Stay uses his BKB to survive here in the top lane and TP away from Tiny. Now, that opens the doors.
Oh, yeah.
There's no BKB on your Dragon Knight. Things are a little bit scared. They just ripped down these trees, too.
And Tigers has done a great job expanding upon their lead. Just feel like they're making it not necessarily more difficult for themselves, but I have a bit of PTSD after that last game. I want to see them tighten the noose a little bit more because they need to find that opportunity to win a fight and get a Rax in the next 5-10 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to have a game reset. You'll have BKBs, and all of a sudden, you're fighting a Monkey King in the Roche pit for Aegis #2.
Just thinking back to the Roshan diaries of day 5 of staking out in front of the pit. Our food supplies are running low. The runes are gone. We can't get out.
That game was...
Oh, hey,
rough.
hey, Halberd. We
There
do
we
get
go.
something to help deal with Wonder Kid's OD.
The more tools,
happening.
the more time you give RNG, the more tools they're going to have. OD, one of the easier heroes to itemize against in that you can just stop his attacks. Here we go, though.
All right,
Game
all right.
time.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. All right. Zephyr sitting far back, just waiting for that beautiful light strike array that hopefully can land. Wonder Kid doesn't really hit towers, but, you know, lending that support for when the fight does break out. 1437, doing undying things. Moon Meander sitting far back. Do you see the Monkey King trying to do some stuff here in the top lane, but I think he needs to go home right now because you have an infestation in your base.
I like what Ajit's doing here. Oh my god.
Good
that double
shackle. Again, what does it do?
Yeah, but he wants to, you just can play aggressive here. You have Aegis, you have Heart. Aggressively zone the enemies and ensure your Lina OD can just kill this Rax for you. Monkey King, no TP, actually running back the base. He's already down to melee Rax, but he does pick up a DD on Monet.
Oh, SRF. Taking a lot of damage here. Moon Meander leaps forward with that blink. It's going to be too late here. Look at this. Look at this damage. Again, Ajit doesn't care. He's got an Aegis.
Yep. Monet knows he can't come fight. He needs BKB. Like, RNG recognized their win condition. There it is. He picks it up.
BKB. Is it going to be enough?
Find out soon. No tombstone.
Going to be enough. Look at all those wards getting placed down. They've got the Maelstrom online now for the Wind Ranger. There's a little bit more damage now. Getting better, but we still have a heart. Yeah, the jump forward, Stay, Dragon form, the jump out from Moon Meander. BKB gets popped though over here. Still trying to chase out the Monkey King coming forward. He's getting that ultimate off. There's a lot of people sitting around it. Do manage to finally take down Zephyr over here, but they'll take down the Tombstone as well. You still got Ajit. He's still just very, very tanky, has the Aegis. Moon Meander's just rolling around in circles here. This rock gathering no moss takes down the Ogre. They've got their eyes on SRF, and he's a tanky lad. Here's the hammer coming right out. The buyback goes as well. Oh, Afu. Hanging out here in the bubble. We'll just pop. More buybacks coming out. They're not ready to give up just yet. They've got their eyes over here onto this Monkey King. He just cannot get away fast enough. Gonna try to run all the way back to the base. Can he do it in time? No. Ajit says no. Going right back over to SRF. He is in no man's land. There's going to be fourth. They'll take him down. They'll take down 3-4. I'm not even sure what 3-4-3 is trying to do. I guess he's trying to kill the Lina. Does manage to get that kill. The GG comes out. Tigers.
They did it. They actually did it in 35 minutes.
I like it.
They didn't wait. They didn't stick to their territory. They said, no, we know our timings. We know we're strong. They recognized, both teams, they kind of did play well. RNG realized we need Monkey King BKB to have a prayer in this fight. They still didn't. The PL was a problem. No real tools to deal with that hero on the entire draft. And well done by Tigers. They're going to move on to the grand finals of this first inaugural minor that gets to do a major of the season.
They have just been so incredibly solid. Like, I've watched these guys from the first day that they played, and they just seem like they figured out exactly what they need to do. They've got great drafting. They're playing together very, very well. Hats off to them. I'm looking forward to seeing them in this grand final.
Yeah, me too. I think that they've got a lot of potential. One of the teams that I think has grown as this tournament's progressed, and outside of their lack of drive to go win game 2, I felt like they were the more solid team in all 3 games. They should have won all 3 games. And RNG, back to the drawing board. You've got a very powerful Na'Vi team that's been on a roll, waiting for you in the losers bracket final tomorrow. Anything could happen.
It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, me too. I think that I felt like it was going to be Tigers versus Complexity in the grand final. Obviously, that's no longer a possibility. personally, I think Na'Vi is going to be the stronger team because just right now, the matchup, like, I just think Navi's playing too fast. RNG's lineups and the way they play, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work right now.
Well, we're going to find out tomorrow for sure. But
Indeed.
we're gonna,
I can't wait. Yeah.
I know. We're going to toss it back, though, to our desk and see what they have to say about it.
Told you so. That's what I have to say about that. No.
Nobody likes a naughty win.
I know. Don't worry. Tigers performed, did it well. That OD, that worked out. Despite being a hero that is very rarely picked up, if ever. And it's been underwhelming on some teams, but Tigers knew it would be a good fit, and they made it work. Here to discuss Game 3, we got Bulldog, we got Slacks. And yeah, that was Tigers, 2-1, Bulldog.
I don't know what happened that game.
You don't?
Like RNG was just not doing anything, ever. Just getting picked off, never gathered up to get a kill. And can't they just smoke 3 heroes? You got all stunners, just go kill someone. Nope, they're just going around, one up, one in the middle, one in the jungle, and just keep getting picked off. They're not doing anything.
No.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, time to reveal why I picked that team. It wasn't because OD used to be a counter to Dragon Knight. It wasn't because of the lineup. It was because of win range, and that hero sucks, dude.
But you picked
No.
RNG.
No,
to
you
win.
fool.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I went
Yeah, you
against
did.
the win
No,
ranger.
you did not.
I always do. I said I picked
No.
OD.
We
They
can
did.
watch the clip. I'm
Watch the
sure
The clip.
that we can get a replay
I
of
would
that.
never side with a Wind Ranger.
I know
saw
you
the
did.
Shackles.
I was even going to mention it.
We were on the same team, Shiver, you hater.
Shiver, he picked the same team as you. How can you already forget?
He did pick the same team as me.
Yes, I did. You copied me. You literally said, I hate to go again. I hate to be with Slacks. That was your word.
Oh, you're right. Boulder, you were wrong.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Now, if
You're
you'll please let me continue my point.
go for it.
Wind Ranger sucks. She always has and she always will. You saw all these great shackles. Oh, 2-hero shackle. Where's the damage? Where's the anything? That hero is
But she's
garbo.
good in lane. She was poking non-stop.
It's always not her fault. Oh, she was so good in lane. Look at
She's
her
cute.
CS. Look at her money.
Okay. We can look at it. We can look at it. That's literally what I got told. We can look at it.
Let's take a look. Yeah! I told you, girl.
The replay
Woo!
of the predictions
You
prove
damn
that.
scrub.
You know, I was wrong, but at the same time, I was also right.
We were both right, you fool. Tigers won. What
No,
are you talking about?
I mean, I was wrong with saying that you went for RNG. You know what? It's time for a bit of a refreshment on the paddle here. It's time to get Moon on. Let's go.
Moon Meander.
Moon Meander.
Oh!
Hey
Man
guys.
of the series.
Hello, sir. And I hate to be this person. First of all, congratulations. Made it to the grand finals. Really awesome. And I still want to ask you about that second game.
Whoa.
That second game, I was really greedy. It's really bad, like awful for me to go BKB Blink. Like I didn't use my brain. Like Drow counters Enigma because when you use Black Hole, you're a piece of shit. And then
She kills you.
Yeah, he picks Enigma for me to go hard Crimson, and I went like Blink BKB. So if I went like Crimson Guard the game would have been over at minute 25-30 because we were up like 10k goal or something at like minute 15. It was something ridiculous like that, and I just wasted like all my goal lead on garbage items basically.
So you're saying it was your captain's fault for not
No,
telling you what to get.
No, it's-
it was his captain's fault
The thing
for
was,
not telling him.
I actually said I was gonna get Crimson Guard, but I was like midway through the game, I was like, I want to get Blink BKB for the Twitch chat, you know, for the big plays, and I'm saying, I play for the flashy plays, and I got punished for it.
Oh,
you
no.
know, and then like broke back. But you know what? Twitch chat gave me power. Because I heard I had 99% MVP game 2.
95, yeah.
95. I was like, you know what? I want to show up game 3. I'm going to stun all these noobs on this Twitch chat and make them feel bad for giving me MVP.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Can we skip forward to the MVP vote? I'm just really curious right now. All right, the drum rolls on. Let's see it.
Yeah!
I mean, you know,
22%.
Wonder Kid did pretty good.
I mean,
Except for the 0%.
In Your Dream deserves it, dude. He made OD work in this meta.
He did.
He made, not only he made it work, he made it look flawless, like a tier 1 hero that he used to be again.
What-
Like, not many players can do that.
What made you go for OD to begin with? Because
Careful.
No one had suggested it except him. And then we're just like, just trusted him because we were a team. He suggested it. We trusted him.
Wow.
He's rank 1, you know.
For a reason, I guess, then, you know, yeah.
So gave it to Wonder Kid. Sodi.
That's really sweet.
Holy Wally. Only in Team Tigers will you see such bonds of friendship and dedication. Incredible. So, grand finals now, baby. No more worries. You get to watch all the scrubs play tomorrow. You get to pal over their replays and watch them and just...
Yep.
Excited to watch those other teams play?
The best part about winning here is that we play second series, so we get to eat breakfast at a hotel, chill, order all
What time do you normally eat breakfast at? Because, I mean, the first series doesn't start until 1 p.m.
Usually eat breakfast around 10. But then, you know, you got to take a breakfast, and you got to take a shower, and you take a shit, and then you eat your lunch, scrim maybe one game, and then you come here ready to play. First series, you come here, you don't have time to scrim, you maybe don't have time to grab lunch. Then, like, we don't have Pizza Hut here, so we have to eat some, like, salad thing.
We do have Pizza Hut.
We do have Pizza Hut
There's
now?
some in there, buddy.
Oh, nice.
It's forced
But
pizza.
it's cold, though.
At the moment, it's cold.
What's
yeah,
this?
it was Pizza Hut breakfast, after all.
Oh, Pizza Hut breakfast. Yeah. You got your Pizza Hut breakfast.
We
That's
got
good.
it, buddy.
Good.
We got it.
All right, we can look at the replay, by the way, while you're here, and Bulldog and Slacks will guide you through it.
Oh, my
All
God.
right.
My eyes.
We see the Monkey King all around here, looking real good.
That's a terrible circle.
Everyone's in it, right? And then we can go.
Check this
Start
out.
it.
Woo!
I did it.
All right, here we go. So,
it's
Monkey King
over.
circle, everybody trying to move their way out. And where are you, Moon?
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm
Waiting
looking
for the
to
daggers.
save my teammates.
Boom, baby.
But you're going for an ogre. Is that the best target?
Double stun them. So I tossed them back into the double stun. So I
You've done
don't.
2 heroes.
Yeah,
at
stun
the
2
same
heroes.
time.
Exactly. And I also a Dragonite who's hitting my OD.
Oh, wow.
But you're not doing anything. You're just attacking here. What are you doing?
I went full utility.
Use your avalanche.
I already used it, bro. I stunned 2 people.
Yeah, it's got a cooldown. You see that, Bulldog?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So I don't need to hit people because I'm a utility tiny.
Utility.
Yeah. For the team, you know, I trust my team is going to carry me. We have PLOD. We really don't need more damage than that.
Yeah. Basically, you're saying you got carried.
I did get carried. I love getting
Well, that was the point of the tiny. That's
Look
what
at this guy. He's so flashy. Look at the Hurricane Pike at the last second. This guy's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Look at him hitting those builds. What is that? That's not correct. That's not the right face. He's very salty he lost.
Ooh, me?
No, him. You won.
I predicted you would lose.
Oh.
Because I don't like you.
Oh, you don't like me? Then, come on, man. Why don't you like me?
He said he
I always-
choked on game 2, and then he said it 5 times.
I
And
did
then he
choke game 2.
Then he went.
I did
How
choke.
did we do
I
that?
did choke game 2. I heard him say, "Moon, me, never have a team again." I heard that. But you know what? It's all fun and games. But that gave me motivation to win game 3. It's all good fun.
So was
don't-
I who gave you motivation.
Gave me
Hey,
motivation,
I did it.
exactly. You know. So why
Still carrying Dota.
Why are you hating, bro? You know, you don't.
I love you.
oh,
Less haterade and more.
Moon, how do you
No, not November.
how do you reset in between games like that? Like in between game 2 and 3? What did you do? Did you like talk with your team, or you take it in stride and you just go and you're good?
I talked to my team. I said, this game is mostly on me. My garbage item build. They were like kind of confused how we lost, dude. I said, don't worry about it. It's on me. I bought just garbage items. I did bad black holes. Let's go game 3. I'll take full responsibility. And everyone, you know, they don't hate on me. They just like, oh, it's okay, Moon. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not chill. I'm chill. I'm not tilted. I like when people give me MVP or like people tip me because I get more motivated. Tip me more. They actually tipped the shit out of me game 1 when they're ahead. I'm thinking like I saw their lineup like Broodmother and Churn. I'm like, bro, keep tipping me, bro. I know you're gonna lose in like 10 minutes.
Damn.
But
Wow.
Like, yep.
That's a free Dota Plus set,
Yeah.
too. All that money.
By the way, we can once again show for the second time the Hacks MVP because in the last couple of minutes something changed.
Oh.
You can do it twice.
Hey!
They were voting during this this segment. So,
Thanks to a shot.
anything you want to say to all your fans? That's your camera, the one with the red light.
Yeah, thanks for supporting us, and thanks for supporting this the Dota League thing. Without you guys, we'll never be able to play in this DPC and play in tournaments. You guys are the best Dota fans out there.
Oh.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
No.
I'm sure that a beautiful statement like that deserves a beautiful exit song, exit tune by Thomas. No pressure, Thomas.
Better be beautiful. Or
thank
it's your
you.
ass. Thank you. We hope to see you again tomorrow,
Yes.
buddy.
Thank you.
No
Now you
problem.
leave. Get out of here.
Thanks, Moon.
Bye, Moon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What a nice young fella.
What a great guy. Moon Meander, from Team Tigers in the grand finals. It might just be theirs.
Oh, it might be, but
might
we've got
be.
quite the matchup. Na'Vi, the unstoppable force from the lower bracket, and Royal, the unstoppable force from the upper bracket, both who have been stopped, but now must face. What happens when two unstoppable forces meet?
That's not how it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna find out tomorrow. Na'Vi versus RNG. It was a good day of Dota 2 Bulldog today.
It was some high-level dotes, and we're only going to get higher level of dotes tomorrow. The best of the best.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Jake?
No, I sure do like hanging out with you guys.
That's it. Okay.
Good to have friends.
Oh
You're
well,
my
the
friend,
friendship is over for now. You know, you postpone till tomorrow. Tomorrow we're
Okay.
gonna continue. It's 1300. I know, 1 p.m. for Americans. 1
Thank
p.m.
you.
CES, CET
Yes,
actually.
sir.
No more summertime. CET, European time, and that would also be the same time as today and the same time as yesterday. You know, you get the point.
Cheever,
And yes,
do you think the grand finals for us will be different than leagues?
yes. First of all, the one game already lasts longer than two of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't necessary. I thought you were going to say how nice both the teams were, both the games, and how we should celebrate every community.
Well, I do. Thomas, save me! Help me get out! Bye! See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.